girl, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a closure wig install. So let's get into it, girl. I start by doing a slick back bun, and I pin it up with like a bobby pin and spray some Got2b glue on there so it's slick and firm. Then I apply my flesh tone wig cap. I'm cutting the holes in the ears and leaving it on just for a little bit and spraying some more Got2b glue so that way it stays secure. Then I blow dry it, and I'm constantly checking it to make sure that it is dry because you don't want to do anything with this until you know it's dry, girl. And I'm going to be applying some more product, which is the Got2b glue styling gel. That gel is really bomb. I think it just adds a little more security on top of the spray. Then I'm adding some of my foundation. I don't apply much because the wig cap is really close to my skin color already, so I try not to get it too caked up. Sorry y'all, I'm using my leg to help my arm. As y'all know, I have Erb's palsy in my right arm, and doing my own hair is a challenge. However, I found my way to do it. So I'm just applying a little bit more foundation, and then I'm going to start to lift the wig cap along the edges. You don't want to lift this too much. You want to just lift as needed. The goal is to get it as close to your hairline as possible without exposing any of your hairline. I really like using the rounded tip scissors. You can get these from like the dollar store. I think they're way more safe than using the pointy scissors because the pointy scissors, I have found that I actually have cut myself a few times. So this is a little safer for me. I'm putting on the wig just to make sure that it lines up perfectly with the wig cap. And just combing it so I have an accurate look at the part and where it's positioned. And I think we are good, girl. Looks good to me. All right, so I'm gonna take it off, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of the Bold Hold glue. Now, this is gonna be what keeps your wig in place, not the Got2b glue, okay? That's just meant to hold your cap in place. So once you put that on, you're gonna use the blow dryer just to make sure that you dry it enough to where it's tacky. The goal is for it to be tacky. You don't want to put your wig on right after you put the glue on because it's not going to secure itself. As y'all can see, I'm having a good time. And the dryer is a bit too hot for me. So I would say y'all be careful because you will burn yourself if you're not careful. So I'm just drying, and I think it's probably going to be really tacky at this point. I'm just testing it and it's good. Now I'm going to put the wig on starting with the back first so that way I don't put the closure on at the wrong spot. Just pulling down the back. And make sure you pull as many stray hairs away from the closure as you can and line it up perfectly on that wig cap. And it looks like it's positioned. Now, don't worry about the wig cap on the sides, y'all. Like, really don't worry about that because you're not going to see that with the closure. Now, if you're doing a frontal, that's a bit different. You want to make sure all your edges look perfect to the T, but you're not going to see that in this wig. So don't even worry about it. I'm using the back of an edge brush. It has a comb on the other end. I'm just using that to comb away any of the stray hairs that may have gotten stuck in the glue. And I'm using the back end of that comb to really melt the lace into the wig cap and where the glue is. And you'll see that it just like literally is the best glue ever. It really helps like make it just so transparent. Like, look at how well that goes. And that's what I mean, y'all. Like, I didn't really need to apply much. Got a little stray away of a lace, so we're gonna go ahead and cut that off. Snip. Okay, so I'm just brushing it again to make sure my part's aligned, and at this point I can tell that my part is a little bit crooked, y'all. Okay, but that's okay because you can't tell in my pictures, and I'm not a fan of that knot. You can't really tell that it's there, but I'm just going to readjust it a little bit. I find that if I tuck the bun a little bit lower, it takes away a bit of that bump so I don't look like a peanut head from the Proud Family. So I'm just readjusting it. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. It looks like it may be all right there. So now I'm going to get to flat iron it, plugging my flat iron in. And y'all, the flat iron I use is so bomb. It's supposed to be for wet to dry hair, but y'all know I'm not wetting my hair to dry it with a flat iron or my weave. So I'm just going to use it dry because it works just as well for me. And I'm going to start to part my hair in sections so that way I can get the best flat iron as possible. And I'm going to use my leg again just to help me flat iron it, because like I told y'all, my arm is like really difficult. And I get really bad anxiety straightening my hair, y'all, because my arm isn't really dependable as far as the positioning goes. So it will literally burn me if I'm not very careful. So I sped this up a little bit faster because I'm just flat ironing sections and we're just working my way up towards the closure. And y'all can see my wig cap showing, but that's okay because the glue is holding the closure in place and it's not going to slip. And you're not going to see that part of the wig cap once you're all done straightening the hair, and you'll see what I am talking about when I finish. And I love this hair in particular, the length, because it's literally took me like 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to straighten the whole hair. And y'all don't judge me, but I did not wash this wig. I literally like only wear my wigs for a day and take it off. So it smells great, looks great, despite how it looked when I first started the video, but you know what I mean. Like, y'all see how this is coming along? Like, it literally does not take much to run this over, like, and it's just bringing my wig back to life, back to life, back to, okay. But yeah, so that's just me adding some foaming wrap lotion. You can use any one you like, over the counter. There's so many different types, Shea Moisture. And I'm just applying a scarf just to lay it down after I put the wrapping lotion. And then I'm using a makeup remover wipe just to get rid of any excess glue that may be at that hairline. So I made sure when I wrapped it with the scarf that I put it right on the edge of my lace. So that way when I take that off, there's going to be no more glue to clean up and it'll literally be like seamless. And a little hump in the back, that's where my bun is, y'all. And oh, there she is. Look at how that laid, y'all. And it's like so shiny, and I'm just like bumping them ends, girl, because you know I want it to look real good. But yeah, so that's how it turned out. Look at that body, y'all. That thing is swinging. That completes my wig tutorial, and if y'all like to see more wig tutorials or new hair tips, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, girl. Y'all take care.
How I feel about you, you